Welcome to the video. We're going to do this last jar, and yes, it was hard to wait. Bunch of beads in that thing. Oh, I forget. What was it, $5 or something like that? Could have even been $4. The other two were $7 and $6 or something. I got my herb tea. We are ready. It is a cold, rainy night here in Texas. My goodness. You know, we have nasty winters. Yeah, Mika, we do have nasty winters. So she loves it when I come back here to do the jewelry jar. I don't know. I actually think she wants me back in the living room. She's almost like Olivia. Like Olivia has part border collie, so she will round you up. And now all of a sudden Minka's starting with that. So, wait a minute. I'm really liking this. Of course, it's all fake. When I turned it, I liked it when it fell out, but then when I turned it, you know this is all fake. How old is that? That's not going to be real, is it? No. That's hilarious. No, it's just... I mean, is this supposed to be a watch, or what is supposed to be in there? I don't get it. Is it like a locket or something? You put a picture in there and you wear it? I'm just baffled. Baffled. It says Japan movement, so there was a watch. Focus. I guess somebody repurposed it. I don't know. Focus is the name of it. I'm gonna have to look that up. If they're expensive, then maybe that's real, but it doesn't look real. It's a little baffling. Let's see. Ooh, wow. Visage. Almost a Versace, but Visage. Oh my Lord. Oh, I don't know what's wrong. This thing is heavy. That's what's wrong. It could be working. It could be on the old time still. Minka, what is the deal? I'm not. I'm doing jewelry jar, Minka. Doing jewelry jar. That is just... Have you seen a blingier watch? My goodness. And then we have this little plastic, no back on it. And then we have a bracelet. This is actually feels like it's leather, although it's probably not leather. It's probably vinyl, but that's different. And it's orange. I can get it on for the fall. This has some sparkly little sparkles in there. Oh. This has some, like some crystals in between. Let me see if those are real. Those are like some kind of a stone in between. It's kind of unusual. I don't know if it's a stone or not. I think it is, yeah. Okay, interesting. Let's see what else we have in here besides crafting, jewelry making. What is all this stuff? Ryan's, I don't know what this stuff is. Wow, pretty. It's a little bracelet. That's pretty. I mean, it's the gold plating is worn off. I kind of like that. That's just kind of sweet. This looked kind of interesting. Oh, what? It's got to be broken or she would have... Another orange one. Yeah, that's missing. That's not bad though. It's got these little things here. Those real colorful ones. Is there a name on here? That's really a fascinating bracelet, quite frankly. There has got to be a name on here. No. It's very articulated. This part's a little bit bent. It just seems to be missing the one cabochon, I can't say that word. Right there. Let's see if it would be noticeable. I mean, this is so India, isn't it? Nobody's gonna notice that. They'll be too busy looking at how unique that looks for the fall. It's heavy too. Wow. That's interesting. Here's some of these beads. Uh-oh, there's a hole in there. Little plastic beads. I'll have to put that in another baggie. This lady's cute because she doesn't throw anything away, so this stuff just craft stuff. Here's some wooden beads. That one's unique. It's like a little gourd shape. I think those are black plastic. Susan, did you want something like this? These are, I think they're plastic, but they're kind of faux pearl looking. I can throw that in the next bag for you. I don't know. Letters and different colored beads there. Let me get these out of the way. Well, what is this? You just never know what is going to fall out of. What is it? Betty, this is heavy. Yeah, I figured it had iron in it or steel. I'm trying to see if it unscrews or anything. I have no idea what this is. Do y'all have any idea what this is? like you would wind something around there. And well, here's cat eyes. I'll probably, where are you, Shelly? Shelly, you like your gemstones, so let's get over here, Shelly. You might be making a haul today. Before we get into that, let's just dump this jar out. And then we're done with her 3 jars. I just take them back up to the mall and give them back to her. See what I mean? She doesn't like to throw anything away. Key rings. This is a little piece of leather. This lady cracks me up. French fries in there even. Alright, well now we have a little jewelry bag. This looks pretty cool. Oh, there's a lot of beads down in there. I don't know if we're going to dump all that out. Something said Avenue. Looks like she put, well that made sense. This is a bead lot. And she put like her broken beaded necklaces in there. So that makes sense. She is a smart lady. Avenue. So not going to be any kind of treasures out of this. I don't even think that's stone. And I can't come. I keep going around and around with it. This kind of has that foreign Middle Eastern type look with those beads. So it's Avenue. And I don't know what this thing is. So now here's some pretty little stone beads. We may be keeping those. We got to keep some things when we find them. This is way tangled up. Now, I don't want to be hopeful that any of that is amber, because I can't tell what amber. How do I know? It's real pretty. Does amber have bubbles in it, or is that man-made with bubbles? Full of bubbles. I need to look that up because those are all full of bubbles. So it's either plastic, and I don't know what these little designs are. And I think there's some hematite beads, and I just don't know. Okay. So basically, y'all are like, it would help if you focused. That looks pretty nice. Is that a cat eye or something? I'm gonna test that too. Yeah, the acid on the testing kit's probably getting old. I'm gonna have to test that. It just looks really good under the loupe. It's a bead, but it looks really good. Let's see, Betty, do we need to waste our time? Yeah, she said, go for it, try it. We're going to keep these, like these little milk quartz things, milk quartz beads. And then there's a bunch of these, so it's probably not sterling. None of them are marked. Those are nice. And here's another little cat eye in there. So my understanding of cat eye is they are stones, correct? They are some kind of a stone. And then we've got, I think these are plastic. I'm not sure. There's a bunch of cat eye in there. I really like these milky quartz beads. Let me just see what some of this other is. It's like a bracelet came apart. I don't think that's sterling though. Here's another one of these things. So we'll pull the cat eyes out and keep those. So Shelly, you are cleaning up. You're cleaning up over there. These are some of those fake pearl. And I guess that's about it. We still have a few of these to go, so I don't know, maybe I'll just open this one right now. So I need to look up amber if it has bubbles. Look into those. Let's see what we got here. Thomas Sabo something. This is from the where I bought a bunch of those little bags from the other antique mall. Well, we've had a pretty glass one now. That looks like it's hand painted. That's a pretty bead. I would love to find an opal. Well, there is so much writing on this little round thing here. I don't know what all it says. It looks like it's in another language. But I mean, it's letters that I recognize. It's going to take me a while to decipher that. But I'm going to, because these are unusual. And I don't know what I've got here. It was a necklace at one time. These are cold. So they're glass. Yeah, they're some kind of glass. But they're so strange. Any ideas? There's some kind of unique glass beads. I was hoping opal at one point, but I believe they're glass. That'd be way too many, too big a chunks of opal for a jewelry jar. But you never know. Little earring there. This looks kind of interesting. Whoa, was that a stone? It's missing some pieces. It's got a mark on the back. I guess this goes to it. I don't know if that's just tangled up in there. No, it's on there. It's part of that. I don't know what this is. Sweet Romance USA. That's a brooch. I'm gonna have to look this up. Okay, that fell off. Yeah, that was confusing me. Sweet Romance USA. It's missing quite a few. Boy, that would have been really stunning. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's cold, so it could be glass. These others look like glass. So I'll look that up. That's quite interesting and different. All right. We'd love for you to be sterling, wouldn't we? You sure look nice. I mean, this thing looks good, but I don't see a mark. Betty says it's possible, but it would be marked. Well, the little lobster claw is marked 925. Now, if this whole thing is sterling, this is some chunky sterling. So if that lobster claw is marked, could that mean the whole thing is? Thomas Sabo Charm Club. I'm going to have to look him up. That's what the back says as well. Surely you would put more 925s on there. Boy, that looks good. All right, I don't know. I'm going to have to look him up. Thomas Sabo. I imagine it's 925 because the clasp is marked 925, the claw. Alrighty, so that's that one. Silver. That's pretty. This part is bent. We may have a mark on that too. This is what it looks like. It's got a mark, yep. I can't read it. So I'm gonna have to test that. I'm gonna have to test that. But there's like a mark, there's two little stamped area, but it kind of smudged. But I just raked that on my tooth and that's rough. I think that could be silver because it's shaped to go around this. I don't know if that's an actual pearl or they can just use pearl material or, you know. But I'll put it in there because there is some stamping here. Here's a glasses chain. I don't know what it's made out of. It looks like some little, could be little stones. Those are beads. And the black ones might be glass. Doesn't look so great under the loop. And then this, okay, this is something else. I don't know what these big gold whatevers are. Fake. This has a maker's mark. That looks really pretty. Very delicate. Beautiful light green. Oh, now they're turning into like those cat eye stones. And the hang tag says Avon, you're always fooling me, Avon. Avon and NR. I guess NR is the designer. But those are those pretty little cat eyes, see? That's nice. Shelly, you scored today. My goodness. Shelly scored. She scored her gemstones. Maybe even kind of a pearl. I'll let you know. I'll double check on this logo and see. And I'm going to look up that logo. Any help looking things up, I'd appreciate. And I'll try to figure out what this little stamp says too, so we can figure out these glass beads. Alrighty, thanks for joining us. We'll see y'all next time. Good luck to everybody. Happy hobbying.